Liberia. 4K, 7th Special City, 1st Session. 55th Legislature of the Republic of Liberia. Tuesday, September 10, 2024. Agenda or other business. 1. Call to order. 2. Devotion. 3. Roll call. 4. Reading and adoption of the agenda. 5. Unfinished business. 6. Report from standing committees. A. Report from the ad hoc committee concerning the relationship between the government of Liberia and NETEC Scientific Liberia. B. Report from the Joint Committee on Education and Judiciary, Human Rights Claim and Petition on an act to establish the technical and vocational education and training TVET Commission. C. Report from the Joint Committee on Foreign Affairs, Judiciary, Human Rights Claim and Petition, and Waste, Meat, Finance and Budget on an act to ratify the establishment of the International Renewable Energy Agency, ARENA. A. Report from the Committee on Waste, Meat, and Finance Budget on the confirmation hearing of Honorable Dustin Quay Gafwan, Minister of Destiny, Ministers Employment Plan. E. Report from the Committee on Internal Affairs, Governance and Reconciliation on the confirmation hearing of Honorable Sir Jamala Bankor, Commissioner Designate, Foya Administrative District, Foya District, and Honorable Josiah Sacker, Mayor Designate, Foya City, Foya District, Ministry of Internal Affairs, Republic of Liberia. F. Report from the Committee on Internal Affairs, Governance and Reconciliation on the confirmation hearing of Honorable Winston Lyon, Statutory Superintendent District, Barrow Statutory District, Maryland County. Honorable Roosevelt Yanforon, Assistant Implement Superintendent District, Barrow Statutory District, Maryland County. Honorable Sylvester S. Weah, City Mayor District, Barrow Statutory District. Honorable Tom K.N. Giffey, Jr., District Commissioner Designate, Wonja District Electoral District Number 3, and Honorable Samson Kamon, Designate, Yonken District Electoral District Number 3, Ministry of Internal Affairs. Business on President's Desk. A. An act creating the township of Old County within Gola Common District, Rankin County, Gola Labrador, for 7 weeks. B. An act creating the township of Kenjor within Gola Common District, Rankin County, Gola Labrador, for 7 weeks. C. An act creating the township of Beju within Gola Common District, Rankin County, Gola Labrador, for 7 weeks. D. An act creating a township of Lubabridge within Gola Common District, Rankin County, Gola Labrador, for 7 weeks. A. Communication from Senators Nyam D. Tuan Jr. and Prince Ward Johnson of Nimba County, respectively submitting an act to create the township of Zua, an act to create the township of Lobey, an act to create the township of Vaibla, an act to create of Template, an act to create the township of Soba, an act to create the township of Bengama, and an act to create the township of Nena. F. Communication from Senator Amar Common of Barrow County, bringing attention to non-merit issues regarding the disbursement of funds to the health and education sectors. B. Communication from Senator Amar Common of Barrow County regarding civil service agencies' recommendations on the termination of civil servants at the Mobile Civil Corporation. H. Communication from Senator Jonathan Walsh Secretary to Rocky County on security concerns across the country. 8. 9 adjournment. Program is to listen to us to read out the draft agenda.
Distinguished colleagues, we heard the reading of the draft agenda for today's session. What is the will and pleasure? Senator Penna.
Motion to the police. I move that the second draft agenda just read be received and be open for discussion. Second.
It has been moved and seconded that the draft agenda just read for today's session be open for discussion. Are you ready to vote? All in favor say yes. Again. Motion carried. Any intervention? Senator Chair.
Six B on the establishment of the TBAC commission. This instrument saying, I just spoke with the chair on education, and I think you also be concurring that matter is not ready for plenary action.
Senator, all of these instruments you see here, they're on the agenda. So we have to hear briefings from the different committees.
Yes.
So we'll leave them on there. So we can hear the
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Senator Taylor.
How are you?
Organization on the website. Another information. With no other information, are you ready to prepare a motion to adopt the agenda? Can we get a motion to adopt the agenda? Who's making the motion?
Okay.
Senator Somewhere.
If there's another motion to be added on the agenda, move that the agenda be received and the draft
We've already said the motion, are you ready to vote? All in favor say yea. Against? Secretary of the Senate.
So Liberian Senate. Capital Building, Capital Hill, Rural Liberia. Business officers. A bill for an act. Business officers. An act creating a township second reading today. An act creating the township of Kinjal within Wallacona District, Granted County, Republic of Liberia, also for second reading. The bill for an act creating the township of Kinjal within Wallacona District, Granted County, Republic of Liberia, also for second reading today. And therefore, I created the township of Lufabridge within Wallacona District, Grand Cape County, Republic of Liberia, also for second reading. Or the presiding officer.
distinguished colleagues, you've heard our business several acts for second reading of title. What is the word of pleasure? Grant hereby counted, we have an act, Lima, which is the second reading of title, we need a motion for that. We need a motion to send it out to committee, we need the second reading. Yes, Mr. Boyd?
Thank you. Now, presiding distinguished colleagues, having listened to all the different acts, the Great Township, and in Grand Cape County, I move the regular obtain a second. This is the second reading. The bill be received and sent to the committee on Internal Affairs as a lead committee. And then joined by the Ways, Means and Finance to establish the financial costs if the bill is indicted. No bills are indicted. If I can obtain a second.
Before resitting the motion, are you ready to vote? All right, I'm ready, let's consider the super.
I think the movement for that to state that capital should be made in distributed to Boston.
Movement? Are you ready to vote? All in favor say yea. Again? Motion carries. Secretary of the Senate.
Mr. President, communication beyond the 2020 in Prince Juan Johnson of Lima County established submitting a bill for an item to create the township of Zoye. And I to create the township of Liberian. The bill for an item to create the township of Vinegley. Therefore, I to create a township of Gateway. Therefore, I to create the township of Sokopa. And therefore, I to create the township of Dingamo. And therefore, I to create the township of Da. September 6, 2024, the Liberian Senate. Senator Yomri Kanga Lawrence, President Pro Tempore of the Liberian Senate, in special section, building Capitol Hill, Rural. Subject proposal for the creation of townships in Lima County. Dear Senator Lawrence, compliments and best wishes are again extended. We would like to propose the creation of additional townships within Lima County. A development which we believe will bring substantial benefits to both the county and the nation at large. As a significant county with a large and growing population, Lima has seen increasing challenges related to the management and delivery of essentials. The creation of new townships will not only help address these challenges, but also foster local development and strengthen governance. Additionally, Lima County is vast, with a population spread over large distances. The formation of would decentralize administrative functions, bringing government services closer to the people, and ensuring more efficient management of resources. The creation of townships will also foster greater community participation in local governance and empower local leaders and residents to make decisions about the future of their communities, promoting accountability and transparency. Finally, townships often serve as focal points for security and law enforcement. The establishment of townships in strategic areas of Lima will enhance the presence of security and law enforcement, thereby ensuring peace and order in these regions. Now, therefore, we pray the legislature to create the following townships in Lima County. 1. A bill for an act to create the township of BM. 2. A bill for an act to create the township of Duo Bottom. 3. A bill for an act to create the township of Zuale. 4. A bill for an act to create the township of Lubeyi. 5. A bill for an act to create the township of Vayangre. 6. An act to create the township of Dimple. 7. An act to create the township of Sokopa. 8. A bill for an act to create the township of Digamo. And 9. An act to create the township of Niala. Attached are the draft proposal for creation of townships. Honorable Pro Tem, please accept the renewed assurances of years 16. Nyan D. Twain, Jr., Senator, Lima County. Signed, Honorable Prince Ward Johnson, Senior Senator, Lima County. And attached the bill. Madam Presiding Officer, the reading of the communication from the two senators of Lima County. 4 points.
Okay, that was the communication just read. Two senators of Lima County, Senator Nyambi Twai and Senator Prince Ward Johnson. And this bill is for an act to establish townships in parts of Lima County.
Creating non-townships in Lima County and acts to create non-townships in Lima County. What? Boy.
Thank you. Honorable Senate Pro Temporary, President Pro Temporary, the Liberian Senate, distinguished senators, having listened to a communication from the two senators, very powerful senators of Lima, proposing the creation of township in Lima County. I move the Bagalti a second. The communication just read be received and table and be considered as the first reading. Table in the office of the Secretary of the Senate and comes back for a second reading and subsequent later to the necessary committee of the in a second.
Without extending our motion, are you ready to vote? All in favor, say yea. Again. Secretary of the Senate.
Business of audience X. F. Communication from Senator Amara of disbursement of funds to the health and education sectors. Liberian Senate. Office of the Chair on the Committee on Audit and Account. September 9, 2024. Senator Young Kaga Lawrence, President Pro Temporary. The Liberian Senate Inspection Section, Capitol Hill, Monrovia, Liberia. Dear Honorable Madam Pro Temporary, please accept my compliments. I wish to bring to your attention present issues regarding the disbursement of funds to the health and education sectors, both of which are critical to the welfare and development of our citizens. While we have made strides in revenue collection, I find it concerning that actual spending in these vital areas has lagged significantly behind, posing a direct risk to the well-being of the people who elected us to serve. For the health sector, actual spending for the first 6 months of this year amounted to $24.8 billion, which represents 76% of the total allotment for this period. Development plan recently published budget execution report for first half of fiscal year 2024. This slow disbursement is not only alarming but also fiscally imprudent, especially given that our revenue collection has overperformed and there is a cash balance consolidated account at the Central Bank of Liberia for the same period. As of June 30, 2024, Mount County Hospital, the Emirates Hospital, had received a mere $37,000 to provide much needed services to our citizens. This level of funding is dismal and grossly inadequate to address critical healthcare needs, including the procurement of medicines and vaccines for preventive care. I'm sure this is the case in the other 14 counties. In the education sector, the situation is equally concerning. Spending for the first 6 months was $45.1 million, representing 85% of the allotment for the period, but only 4% against the total appropriation of trillions in development planning report. While there was improvement in the second quarter, the MFDP needs to accelerate the disbursement of funds to support schools and teachers, particularly as the new academic year approaches. Furthermore, despite this August budget appropriating over $2 million to address the issue of volunteer teachers, the matter remains unresolved, leaving schools in a precarious state as they prepare to reopen. In light of these critical challenges, I respectfully recommend the Minister of Finance and Development, along with the ministers, the Minister of Education, the Ministers of Education and Health, to explain how we can assist them in accelerating the disbursement of funds to our schools, hospitals, and clinics across the country. We must work together to address these bottlenecks to ensure that our citizens receive the services they deserve. We have a duty to ensure that the resources allocated by this Honorable Senate are effectively disbursed and utilized for the benefit of the people. I trust that with your leadership and the support of my colleagues, we can take swift action to address these concerns. Please accept, Honorable Madam President Pro Tempore, the assurances of my highest esteem and respect. Yours sincerely, Amara M. Cullen, Senator, Bapolu County, and Chairman, Senate Public Accounts and Audit Committee, Madam Presiding Officer, the President Pro Tempore.
The second committee, that was a relocation from Senator Corner, expressing concerns regarding the disbursement of funds to the health and education sector. What is your will and pleasure? Senator Corner?
Distinguished colleagues, having listened to the communication from my colleagues, I am moved, because of the urgency, I moved that this communication be discussed. Open for discussion is very, very urgent. Motion.
No second.
It has been moved and seconded that the communication just read be open for discussion. Are you ready to vote?
Already.
On readiness from Senator Chair.
All people have these are all. analyzed so that the committee can report. After the report, then we debate. If they don't, we can, so I'll be ready to vote. If the communication can be sent to the public committee, health and education, for them to report to plenary, probably within by Tuesday. There are 2 minutes for him to explain. That's the usual protocol.
So, ROA is not in keeping with the rule?
Yes.
So, move it. So the amendment is to give the, author two minutes to speak, and then the communication will be sent to the development committee. So we put on Tuesday, move it, we accept the amendment.
On Tuesday,
Yeah.
because of the audience say you said on Tuesday, I accept.
Thank you, Senator Mohammed, you got 2 minutes.
Thank you, Madam President. Thank you, colleagues. My letter is self-explanatory, and I booked it on Tuesday because it borders on life and death situation for our citizens. Before I came, I wrote this letter. I have spoken to the secretary as well as the Ministry of Finance about this. My hospital, I use my hospital as a yardstick. $37,000 from January to June 30th. It's too small no, that I'm a hospital. Okay. The Minister of Finance's report. Redemption Hospital is the same, CDC is all money. I hope that we will give the urgency it deserves. The second issue has to do with the education sector. Same thing. My colleague Senator McGill, talk about this, and he's the chairman for that committee. We also talk to the minister. Finance is blaming them. They are blaming finance. I talked to my colleague Senator Bakula about this as well. So on a full-time colleague, I've been attached urgency to this. There is cash in the central bank, 55 million, according to the Ministry of Finance, moving forward, that is distributed to all of us here. We are not a bank. Okay, we can't have money in the bank when there are no medicine in the hospital, when schools are about to open, the volunteer teachers getting process is taking forever. In my hometown of Malapasa, the volunteer teacher has left. Right now, we are actively working, my colleague Senator Kane, along with the representative from that district number 3, looking for baffles. Thank you.
Thank you for the motion, we have on the report. We have it here?
Yeah, that's it.
I know this wasn't from Moise, but the finance ministry has published that report, Madam President.
The report
They also brought it here and distributed it.
in all your offices.
Okay. All right, so, we need to get a motion, whoever made the motion was already. So with that said, no, we just have to send it to the committee. Thank you. Thank you, Senator.
Mr. President's text. Communication from Senator Amara M. Kone of Bakul County regarding the Civil Service Agency's recommendations on the termination of civil servants at the Morelia City Corporation. The Liberian Senate, September 9, 2024. Senator Yomri Kanga Lawrence, President Pro Tempore, the Liberian Senate in special section, Capitol Building, Capitol Hill, Rovia, Liberia. Subject: concerns regarding the Civil Service Agency's recommendation on the termination of civil servants at the Monrovia City Corporation, MCC. Dear Honorable Pro Tem, please accept my compliments as Chair of the Senate Public Accounts Committee. I'd like to bring to your urgent attention the recent actions taken by the Civil Service Agency, the CSA, recommending the termination of certain servants at the Monrovia City Corporation, the MCC, based on their activities on social media. These actions raise serious concerns about the suppression of free speech, which is a fundamental right granted to all Liberian citizens under Article 15 of the 1986 Constitution. This article enshrines the freedom of thought, speech, and press, and mandates that the government must respect these rights in practice. The right to freedom of speech includes the ability of individuals to criticize the government, both publicly and privately, without fear of reprisal. The recommendation by the CSA appears to be in direct conflict with these constitutional provisions. It says